Hello everybody, welcome back to Evolve. We're going to be playing as Goalie in this video. He's Rogue Val, Tech Hank, Maggie and Hyde. We are on Fusion Plant, which does call for probably the BOG skin, quite honestly. I can't tell if we've recently done this skin, but you know, whatevs. Yeah, so it's Hyde, Maggie, Tech Hank, Rogue Val. Tech Hank is very weak. Rogue Val is an aura-based rendition of Val. Maggie is the weaker version of Maggie. And Hyde is a decent all-rounder, so we'll see, you know. We have support drones as well on this map, so they've basically got a better version of Hank, or Tech Hank I should say, covering for his shitness, as we'll call it. But yes, here we are. If you don't know what Evolve is, it's a 4v1 asim, based on the Monster Hunter archetype, not the actual franchise. I worded that massively wrong. Ooh, smell range straight away is not too bad. Thinking about it. That could be moved. Oh no, it's not. It's fine. Usually the quick spawners are the buff ones, but this is just two regular mana striders. Canyon striders, I should say. Where the fucking hell did I get mana from? I don't know. Right. Do need to get a bit of a scoot on here because we're going a little bit back towards the hunters. So that's fine. There's a lot of bodies up here we can eat as well. Let's kill him. So at the moment we're just working to fill the little ring that's popping up. We are over there at the moment. I've just seen Hyde's outline. Yep, they are well and truly on the way. They're getting pretty close as well, so we just need to hurry things up a little bit. Monsters at stage 1 are not, well, not that they're not meant for fighting, but it's ill-advised in the legacy version of the game. The truest version of this game. If you were enlightened to the horrendous existence of Stage 2. I probably shouldn't say stuff like that, but there was a lot of steps in the wrong direction. Let's just put it that way, with how it went, in terms of what I think anyway. I do think there was nothing wrong with Legacy. People just need to get over themselves and learn how to play video games. But, you know, when that opinion is shared by the masses, we have to have it oversimplified and ruined as a result. But, you know, some wonderful directional animations for you. Walking animations, I should say. So we are going to go to stage 2. This is where the game truly begins. We're going to promote ourselves from scavenger to, well, hunter in a way, because we are going to be going after the hunters soon. I'm just going to top our armour back up. That is cooldown reduction, which we will trade smell range for, given we are now going to go into a fight. This big dickhead's going to camp it though, so we might have to... Here we go. Let's get this before they do get over here, just to deny it from them. We'll eat all of this, to be honest. Adds it into the meters. There's the birds. There's how this game could have been fixed, by the way. If you don't know what the complaints about this game were back in the live days, it's because hunting the monster was allegedly boring, even though, you know, it's got one of the just most genuinely good atmospheres of any game ever. But, you know, basically all they had to do was just turn the numbers up on the carrion birds, but not, you know, egregiously so. And about 90% of the complaining about this game would probably have ceased. I'll probably say that it's a weird analogy, but I think the game as a whole had a bit of an identity crisis, in terms that it's very atmospheric and it's very story rich, but it's a game made for people who don't have a big attention span, i.e. the multiplayer gamer. So they just want to get in, jump straight into the action, and then that's the game. But there was a lot of like, it was sort of like role playing in a way, can turn it with the initial start of the, you know, the gameplay itself. But once you get into the fights and shit, it was genuinely really quite fun. If you want to see me go against actual players, there is a multiplayer playlist on my channel that's got about 300 odd videos or something stupid. Get rid of that, we won't go for Tech Hank. I need to stop explaining this game's tragic demise and concentrate a bit here because I have just lost my armour. We are going to get the isolation in because this man's defenceless. Get out of that gas cloud. We will get out here though because we need to get some armour again. We do now have a strike on Hank and Maggie. Oh shit, that was a good beam. You get the triple hit on that. But yeah, the the fucking voice lines, mate. But yeah, in terms of the atmosphere and the you know, the story and stuff behind this game, it was all, you know, it was a lot. Well, I'll go as far as to say that obviously in the reality that we're now actually in, it was completely fucking wasted. Because the lore of this game was actually fucking really good. And it's one of the most creative lores I have, well, got in gaming basically. We're getting out because I'm going to die. But it does follow a trope, this game's lore, of, well, a trope that I enjoy personally, of no happy endings. There are people who do enjoy me talking about the lore of this game, but basically, the lore is, world's fucked, mate, get over it. That is literally the lore, because it isn't just about a single monster, there are literal hordes of these things. And essentially what you're seeing in-game is basically damage limitation in a dying universe. The monsters are from another dimension. There are obviously rapidly mutating alien super mutants who come to this universe because the hunters of this world tapped into, the humans I should say, of this world tapped into technology that causes severe repercussions in their own dimension. And they were able to actually break through the fabric of the human dimension and are now here, as you are now seeing in-game. And the world is not prepared for their existence, as, you know, you would imagine from squishy human worms. But yeah, the actual lore itself did double down on that. It did end badly for everybody involved, because the monsters do actually get sealed back inside their own dimension, but obviously with the amount of technology that's been destroying it, that dimension is also pretty damn destroyed at that point. They just get basically locked back into a wasteland, and humanity dies as a result as well, so... It was wonderful, realistic storytelling is what I'd call it, because, you know, it was a universe where the power of friendship and hugs and all that shit didn't save the day. Which is, you know, very refreshing in a lot of media outlets these days, where, you know, fucking missing everything here because my brain's actually invested in explaining this to you. You know, humans don't beat impossible odds like this shit, basically, what you're seeing on the screen. Just for the sake of, you know, the positive vibes. I did use my charge there, but it didn't go off for some reason. I do get that. That's the second life there. We might have to get rid of this shield drone. Oh, actually. Yeah, oh, no. I think we're gonna have to. Oh, there you go, we do get that. She's all the way on her own and nobody seems to give a shit that she's dying outside, but that's fine. Oh, you're a bit late, lad. Overshot that. We will get rid of that while I'm here. There you go. We're going for Maggie just to dodge the dome possibility. We're about to lose armor, which is not ideal because Hyde is here. There we go. That's not going to go under there, is it? Oh, it is. Oh, and his shield ended at the worst time for him as well. There we go. Need to get out of that gas cloud. Fuck, there's another one of them back. There we go. There are some wonderful last man standing lines from the hunters as well in this game that would imply that it is, you know, bleak situations, because a lot of the hunters do actually show like genuine fear. As you can see by the subtitles, that does, you know, my point wonders there. But it all adds to the atmosphere at the end of the day. You don't get it in game, like I don't see this sort of shit in games these days where, you know, usually the hero characters, they're always like overconfident and there's no sense of realism like when it actually goes to shit. The only other game I've ever seen it in, and lo and behold it was actually another Turtle Rock game originally. I won't go down that fucking route so I don't, you know, upset the legions of fucking Valve fanboys here, but Turtle Rock did actually make the first Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead is one of the games where, you know, your fellow survivors die and you do hear the survivors get really fucking stressed out and everything, you know. And yeah, I tense and shit like that, but I don't see that in a lot of games. But I do think it gives the atmosphere a far better feeling, like it feels like hopeless. In situations like this, like games like this and things, it's very muchly needed as far as I'm concerned, because it does add to the gameplay itself. Hyde is obviously not a good example of this, but he does have some lines where he does acknowledge the size of the monster that he's actually facing. We do get that. See, Hank's, you can't really hear him because he's got a bit of a distance away, but he is reacting to Val dying. And it is specifically addressing Val as well, it's not just a generic line. It's just something that, it's like a little detail that goes a long way in the core gameplay itself, in actually creating the atmosphere. I just don't experience much of it these days. There we go. It's gonna be, oh shit. Okay. He's gassed that. Nah, I'm gonna get out. There's 20 seconds left. He might be able to get his shield off there. We're just gonna do this just to be a bit safe. Support drones here as well. Would ideally like move speed. Oh, it is move speed as well, nice. Prayers were answered. It's going to make us a little bit more zippy around. And yes. Off the fucking top ropes, we do actually get that. Let's get rid of the support drone and hide. The man died saying he was a big fucker too, that's very in character. Okay. Didn't mean to pummel your corpse there last, sorry. Don't know where they are at the moment. They have spawned in because the game hasn't ended. We'll do a little bit more of a feed up here, just so we can find out where they are. Gonna get the old team back at this point. Oh, they're actually in here. They spawn around the back. Okay. We'll do the same again. So you see them reacting to it. They're all different flavourful ones. I do sometimes go for like combinations just to hear the rarer ones, like a support's final last man standing line. He's run off. I was trying to get Hanks. think he's gone out there. I can smell his footsteps. Yeah, he's run away quite a while ago. There he is. He's jetpack lad. Doesn't mask the flames. That was a really good finish with that animation. The game also has a lot of detail in its monster animations as well, because there's a lot of directional based ones, like what you just saw. That's an overhead swing because he was higher than me. But there's loads of bits of detail in this game that was just fucking wasted. Because it's now dead, if you weren't aware of that. There it is. Hope you've enjoyed, as always, and I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.